In the early hours after Halloween of 1988, four 12-year-old newspaper delivery girls uncover the most important story of all time. Suburban drama and supernatural mysteries collide in this smash hit series about nostalgia, first jobs, and the last days of childhood.
It's That Other Review Show, brought to you by Two Black Labs Audio and A Week in Geekdom.
Hey everybody, welcome to another exciting episode, another edition of A Week in Geekdom here on YouTube. This is That Other Review Show, and this time we are talking Paper Girls, the latest awesome series from the great Brian K. Vaughan over at Image. I was not expecting a lot from this book, but I was pleasantly surprised with what I've read, and I cannot wait for more. Seriously guys, I'm really itching to go ahead and buy the singles again, because my god, this series is just fantastic. It's really fun, intriguing. There's an aura of mystery, but at the same time, this mashing of themes and colors and just overall craziness. A lot of stuff happens in this book. I won't spoil it for you guys. It is a fantastic series, and I should mention Cliff Chiang, probably one of my top 5 artists of all time. That guy is just amazing. I love his art, and it's just so expressive, vivid, and detailed. He's just the perfect guy to draw this. If you would have done it with anybody else, then it probably wouldn't have been as impactful as it is. So in my opinion, Cliff Chiang is just the right guy to draw these characters, this series, Paper Girls. Obviously the story is still continuing, so I cannot do a full rundown on it and discuss everything about it. So I will try to at least give you a taste of what this series is all about. These four 12-year-olds, like I said at the beginning of the video, they are paper girls. They deliver the newspaper during the wee hours of the morning, and they stumble upon something just grandiose in scale that no one could have predicted. Basically, this series is a mashup of everything you liked about the 80s. The best way to summarize this book is if you took the Goonies and mixed it up with the something like Stranger Things on Netflix. Basically, these four kids, they stumble upon something on that post-Halloween night, I guess, November 1st. Something that they shouldn't have seen, something that defies all logic and nature. Yeah, it's up to them to solve what the hell's going on, and that's part of the charm of the series, in my opinion. You really do not know what is happening. You are in it with these girls. You know as much as they know that stuff is happening, characters are going in and out, and weird languages and crazy visuals. Lots and lots of awesome things are happening that cannot be explained, or at least in these 5 first issues. Oh, and by the way, I gotta add, Matt Wilson's colors on this, my god, this is, getting the awesomeness of Cliff Chiang in here is great, but it really takes an amazing colorist to just bring this to life, to really make everything here pop with great attention to detail, great colors, great everything, and Matt really did an awesome job. I don't want to spoil anything by opening the book, but as you can see, something so simple as an opening page to a book, and you get all these great colors. So yeah, Brian K. Vaughan, you guys know him from Saga, Ex Machina, and a bunch of other crazy titles that he's written. So yeah, the four girls are really interesting. I was so used to modern kids behaving like modern kids. These characters are purely 80s kids, so they will say some things that might shock sensitive people nowadays. But yeah, the four girls are really interesting, really fun characters, and that is a compliment to Brian K. Vaughan's writing. Once again, stellar job. He writes them in a way where they're really relatable. You like what you're reading and you want to find out more. He obviously, there's this massive world building happening across every panel that you're reading, and you don't really know what's happening or how or why or how is he doing it, but it's happening. And that is one of my favorite aspects of Brian's writing. Same with Saga and other titles, where issue by issue you're getting a small sense of what's happening, and by the end of it you're like, this is bigger than I thought. This is only the first volume, so we're not given a clear explanation yet. I'm really literally it ends on a massive cliffhanger, and I really want to read volume 2, which I think comes out in like a month or two or something like that. I'm just gonna have to forget about it. It was a really great read, guys, in my opinion. Great art, solid writing. Again, the coloring and the art by Cliff Chang and Matt Wilson, it blew my mind. It was just spectacular, folks. I think it looks amazing, and no other creative team could have pulled it off like these guys did on Paper Girls. So if I were to suggest going after this book, then hell yeah, it's a great series with really intriguing mysteries that you really, I have some theories on it, but I don't want to spoil anything here. But let's just say if you watched Stranger Things on Netflix and you want to read something similar to that, where, you know, it's got that 80s vibe with a huge mystery lingering on and a cast of protagonists that are pretty interesting, then yes, I highly suggest you pick up Paper Girls. It's only $10. Brian, you have done another stellar job. Same with everybody else. This book is a testament as to why Image is the company that it is nowadays, publishing interesting, great stories, breaking the mold, trying out different things. And yes, some aspects, if I were to go into negatives, some aspects of this book we've already seen. Some plot threads could be a little bit predictable, but it still has this sense of wonder and amazement that I love. So guys, just do yourself a favor, pick it up. It's great. Paper Girls Volume 1, highly recommend it. Alright, that's it for now, guys. As always, you can follow me on your favorite social media platform, from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Tumblr, Vine, and Periscope. Just type a Week in Geekdom and I'm there for you guys. Alright, I gotta go. I got a ton of stuff to read, watch, play, and do, and I will catch you on our next installment.
Thank you for tuning in to another installment. You can keep the conversation going through your favorite social media platform. You can like and subscribe to our YouTube page, follow us on Twitter, like our fan page on Facebook, and favorite our pics on Instagram. You can also write to us for feedback, suggestions, and such via aweekingeekdom@gmail.com. Until next time.
I mean, seriously, somebody get me like an electronic keyboard, because this is so 80s.